we usually have a showcase on it, except for last time, which I forgot to do it. And there was nothing I could do about it, pretty much. But what we are going to do is we are going to showcase Dragon Blade in this video, and shout out to Nito61 for helping me with some testing things in this video. I will put his username in the description of this video. And without further ado, let's get started on the showcase. So, oh yeah, something I forgot to mention, I will also show the chromas too. Just make sure that I don't have any chromas equipped. So, first we have Darkheart, which is one of the new chromas, and Lotus Blade, which is also another one of the new auras. So the first move, Wielder's Aura, it's kind of like a passive move. It has three modes: critical, dodge, and tenacity. So in critical mode, basically it doubles the damage of every second hit. And then on dodge mode, it's every second hit you dodge the damage. So like if it does like 40k damage and it's that second, then you dodge it. And then on tenacity mode, it's basically like a rage. Basically, you get damage, speed, control immunity, and more damage reduction the lower health that I or you have. And it also gains lifesteal based on the damage that they dealt, also depending on how much health you have. But now onto the second move, Spellbound. It dashes to the mouse cursor, makes a sword, and yeah, cooldown starts once you get down on the ground. And also, something I forgot to mention about this move, you're immune to debuffs. So yeah, and then this move doesn't really change much if you have dodge mode on. It just does the same thing again. Same thing applies to tenacity mode. And then back to critical mode. Searing Slash. Now for the first actually damaging move. These are summons their sword. Basically a sword from Spellbound. And it does damage in a certain area of effect, depending on where your mouse cursor is. And it can be reactivated again during its cooldown to do another small area of effect of damage around you. So, without the critical hits, we'll be on dodge mode for this, since this move does not change depending on what mode you are on. So, here's the base damage. So that's what it does if you do left click and then left click again, and then there you go. But now with the critical stuff, that's a critical hit, 8,970 damage. It does like I think we are hypothesizing like a 1.5 times to 3 times damage. We could be wrong though. And then yeah, that move does not change on your modes. And then the fourth move, which is Unrelenting Slam, it brings the user and nearby enemies down to the ground, and also it stuns enemies that get hit. So without the criticals, it does this. Also, this move does not get changed on the mode. And then with the criticals, in case if I do get it, which I probably might not, yeah, I did not, 2,500 damage. And then Rapid Strikes. This move does also not change depending on the mode that you're on. Teleports to a short distance to the mouse cursor, and in case if anyone does get damaged on your first dash, you can dash a second time and if the enemy gets damaged again, you can dash for a third time. But yeah. Alright, so here's the move demonstration. It also does not change on the mode that you're on, but we'll still use critical. So that's the first one, and then that one, and then that one. And then now for the last move, which does change depending on the mode that you're on. Destructive blow. Basically, on the critical mode, it charges up a vertical sword above you that damages enemies above you. And also, that damage bypasses shields. And then on dodge mode, like, no matter how far the enemy is, you teleport to them. So, like, for example, if I want to teleport to that hill over there where an enemy is, I just do it. However, the enemy is, like, through a wall, so I couldn't really do it. And then, if I want to go back there, I just do. Well, I mean, I do have to aim on my mouse cursor. That's the only downside. And then for destructive blow on the tenacity mode, it becomes basically the user has iframes and crushes the area below them, like below their mouse cursor with limited range. However, it does sacrifice 25% of the user's current health, not total. So here's how this move looks like. And yeah, that's basically what that move does. And now we will apply the chromas for it. So here's with the dark heart. The moves, the first move with the dark heart, and then spellbound, searing slash, unrelenting slam, and then rapid strikes, and then destructive blow. Oh yeah, that's how much damage a critical hit does on destructive blow. And then for dodge mode, and then that's what. Oh yeah, that's how it looks like when you dodge an attack. And then for destructive blow and tenacity mode, it does this, which can actually be really OP. And now for the Lotus Blade. So here's the aura, spellbound, searing slash, unrelenting slam, rapid strikes, and then for destructive blow on critical mode. And then we have to wait for its cooldown, but we will do dodge mode next. The dodging. And then on tenacity mode. Oh yeah, you can also notice the damage reduction as my health gradually gets lower and lower. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like a sacrifice only did 679 damage to me when I had that much. And also lifesteal is much greater when I was at that, like, at lower health. Yeah, I think that is all that we have to really dive into it about Dragon Blade. We're not gonna like do like any fun stuff or stuff like that, just like not waste your guys' time on anything since this was an unexpected update. But without further ado, hopefully y'all enjoy this video, and yeah, hopefully Dragon Blade can actually be decent in the arena. Alright, I guess I will see y'all next time, and goodbye.